Now, it's just 4 months since he almost died after being stabbed on his holidays. But today, Sheffield's Kell Brook announced to the world that he's ready to return to the ring to defend his world welterweight title that he won in America.
The fight against the little-known Romanian will take place at the Sheffield Arena on March the 28th. Brook is hoping that it'll be a step on the road to more high-profile contests in future. Well, David Hurst was at today's news conference in Sheffield. We must warn you, David's report contains flash photography.
Back in the spotlight, and for the first time in months, Kell Brook is feeling on top of the world.
To be amongst all these people again is quite emotional for me. You know, I remember laid in the hospital bed after the horrific, knife attack I had on me, thinking, would I ever walk again? Never mind box. And now, I'm defending my world title in my hometown, and it means a lot to me.
It'll be his first defence of the world title he won at Carson in California back in August after beating Sean Porter on points. His opponent is the #1 contender, 33-year-old Jojo Dan, a Romanian who's based in Canada. Well, a lot of people question whether you'd be the same again. How has it been?
The leg's not an issue anymore. Like I said, it's back 100%. There's a bad scar there, but that is all. It's back to full strength. I'm training hard, and I'm looking good in the gym.
Should he win, it'll pave the way for bigger fight nights and greater riches, targeting the likes of Amir Khan and Floyd Mayweather. But today's announcement was symbolic, not just for Kell, but also his management team.
I wasn't sure whether he'd fight again. I know it was a very scary time, obviously, for Kell and the family. And after the huge highs of Carson, the lows of what happened in Tenerife.
It's come through some dark places. He's had to talk himself into it, and we've been away twice to Ventura, to get him back switched on, get him away from Sheffield, and get him back into familiar training surroundings.
He's known as Special K, and Kell Brook is hoping that unbreakable spirit, which carried him through his recent crisis, will continue when he steps back in the ring at the end of March. David Hurst, ITV News, Sheffield.
Good to see him back. John's here now.
On to boxing now, and as expected, Sheffield's world champion Kell Brook will make the first defence of his IBF welterweight title against Romanian's Jojo Dan at the Sheffield Arena in March.
It'll be Brook's first fight since he was stabbed in Tenerife back in September. But fully recovered, he's back in business now, and Kell is still setting his sights on an all-British showdown with Amir Khan in the near future.
We're not the best as of friends. It's a great fight to build up, and I want to put him to sleep, and I want to show everyone in the world, in Britain, that I am #1. It's a fight that captures the public imagination, something that I really can get up for, and so that's the main one. But if not him, no problem, because there's other massive fights. I'm a world champion.
I want to put him to sleep. Does that mean I want to knock him out?
Maybe. Good to see him back.
Yeah.